welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my alpha coverage of Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's been a little bit of time, ladies and gentlemen, since the first episode, and I figured you all would get super excited and eager to jump in and check it out with the next episode. So I gave it a little bit of time to let the heart grow fonder, absence, and all that wonderful fun stuff. That being said, we're going to hop in. We're going to level up some people and figure out what we're going to do. Yeah, so that... I think I'm going to probably, for now, especially for the alpha, because I'm not going to be able to go and do all the research and everything else that I probably still won't do once the game comes out. I'll just wing it then, too. But I will, I'll probably just stick with going with, like, more of the pure classes, as it were. Favorite class bonus hit points. Okay, same thing. And we have a 2 up there now. He gains in his favorite class. Oh, that's cool. Alright, Rage Powers. As a barbarian gains levels, she learns to use her rage in new ways. Starting at the 2nd level, a barbarian gains a Rage Power. She gains another Rage Power for every 2 levels a barbarian attained after the 2nd level. A barbarian gains the benefit of Rage Powers only while raging, and some of these powers require the barbarian to take action first. Unless otherwise noted, a barbarian cannot select an individual power more than once. Cool. Uncanny Dodge. A rogue already has Uncanny Dodge from a different class. She automatically gains improved Uncanny Dodge instead. Oh, that's cool. So essentially, can react to danger before her senses normally would allow her to do so. She cannot be caught flat-footed, nor does she lose her dexterity bonus to AC if the attacker is invisible. She still loses her dexterity bonus to AC if immobilized, however. A character with this ability can still lose her dexterity bonus to AC if an opponent successfully uses the feint action against her. Cool. So fast movement and uncanny dodge. Alright, that seems legit. Now we're going to go to skills. Which seems odd because this feels more like attributes. But I suppose these are skill points too. So that's fine. I guess athletics. And we'll do, I guess we're just going to go down the route that she's already got built. So perception, lore for nature, and athletics. And then now we get to actually go to abilities. Alright. So now we get to choose something. Oh, an ability up here. Oh, these are the rage powers. Oh, okay. Alright, Animal Fury. While raging, the barbarian gains a bite attack. Oh, lovely. If used as part of a full attack action, the bite attack is made as if the barbarian's full base attack bonus -5. If the bite hits, it deals 1d4 points of damage, assuming the barbarian is medium. 1d3 points if it's small. Plus half the barbarian's strength modifier. Barbarian can make a bite attack as part of an action to maintain or break free from a grapple. This attack is resolved before the grapple check is made. If the bite attack hits, the grapple checks made by the barbarian against the target this round are at a +2 bonus. A beast totem. +1 to natural armor. The bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels. Reckless stance. I like how some of these are actually starting to get like little thumbnails and little markers and indicator. The barbarian can attack with abandon at the expense of her defense. She gains a +1 on attack rolls, but it lowers her armor class. This bonus and penalty increases by 1. Oh, okay. For every 4 levels. Regenerative stance. Replenish health. At the start of turn, she regains 1 temporary hit point for every 4 levels. Renewed vigor. Barbarian heals for 1d6 points of damage plus her constitution modifier for every 4 levels beyond. Must be at least the 4th level to select this one. Or not, though. Or must be at least the 4th level to select this rage power. Well, that seems silly. I shouldn't get that one. Swiftfoot. The barbarian gains a 10-foot enhancement bonus to her base speed. Barbarian can select rage power up to 3 times. Its effect stacks. I guess we're going to go with that because... maybe... yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Alright, now let's go check out our Bardess. Lindsay. Yeah, we'll continue down the bard path. Inspire courage with a T between the G and E. Courage T. I got nothing. It's fine. The Bard talent. The Bard gains experience, learns a number of talents that aid and confound her foes. At the second level, a Bard gains a Rogue talent as the Rogue class feature. As a Rogue class feature of the same name. Okay, that's interesting. And well versed. Bard gains +4 saving throws made against bardic performance, sounding and language dependent effects. Okay, I'm fine with that. Next. We don't get any stats to elevate. Ability points? No, it's stats, right? We don't get any stats to allocate. Maybe their ability. I don't know. Alright, we have a lot more. We have persuasion, knowledge, and magic device. Sure, why not? Next. Alright, we get fast stealth, skill focus on athletics. Wow. What is fast stealth? I can't read that. Let's right click. I still can't read that. This does something without penalty. It's alright, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this is an alpha or maybe even a pre-alpha version. I think it's an alpha version of the game. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's just a placeholder. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's not complete. There's going to be typos, misspellings, which is still typos, and all sorts of other things. Cure light wounds, ear-piercing scream. Okay. Those are the 0 spells. I guess we can choose one more? Expedia's Feather Step. Flare Burst. All creatures within 10 feet. Burst centered on the target point. The spell functions as a flare, except it affects all the creatures in a 10-foot, not just the enemies. Okay. Summon monster. Yeah, no, that sounds legit. Let's do that one. Alright, and finally, we have our fighter. I feel like we're pretty stacked with fighters. We had a barbarian, and we had well, a fighter itself. And then we have a bard. It's not really clerical. Why are you so bad? Why do you have -10 on like everything? What's wrong with you? Valerie, I feel like you have some sort of seriously bad problems going your way. Well, we're going to try to get your athletics out of the negative at some point. Okay, we can focus on a specific armor type. It looks like we have a lot of stuff. We can get power attack, shield bash. Maybe we go with shield bash. You may attack weapons with light and heavy shields. This incurs standard penalties for 2-weapon fighting if you have a weapon in your other hand. Light shield deals 1d3 damage and is considered a light weapon. 1d4 and it's considered a heavy weapon. Or sorry, a one-handed weapon. Rapid shot, no. Maybe power attack? Alright, well, whatevs. Whatevs. We'll make it happen. Alright, Wally Ellie.
Here I am, see?
Oleg and Svetlana are discussing something in low, impassioned whispers. You manage to make out words. Forget about it, and they stop talking and turn to you. Wait for the attack. Let's go. Let's get back to the possible attack. Did we ever figure out how to... We'll talk later. Did we ever figure out how to place the items that were on the ground? Like, they wanted us to do some stuff, and I don't know. Like, I know we didn't do it yet. But I don't know how to do the things that they wanted us to do.
Grab your asses and follow me!
We got a silver spoon. Come on, join me. Join me, folks. I think we were going to set some traps down just to make sure that the enemy died or had a harder time rushing us. It looks like that is not the play right now, or at least I don't know how to do that yet. Whether we have to go there, I assume we have to go there. I'll open up the inventory here. We have a bunch of torches, a short sword, some other random stuff, and the silver spoon, which looks more like a ring to me than a spoon, but that's okay. I don't really see anything out that way. There's another box over there that we'll be able to go and steal from because, of course, it's what we do. We steal from people. Yes. Alright, you notice some good steel traps in the box. Use the traps to help catch the bandits. Yeah. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright, perfect. I knew if I explored and pilfered enough stuff, it would all work out. The old well has been renovated and cleaned. It even has a new roof. Interesting. Little creepy too, but mostly interesting. Alright, a heavy crossbow, a long sword, some shields and things. Oh, well, we have a bow, which I want to keep. You have a two-handed sword, which you probably want to keep. 4 armor, 2. Now you have a light crossbow. How would you stack up with a heavy crossbow? 1d8. Sorry. Let's see. A 1d8 versus a 1d10. Everything else is pretty much the same. I just would have to imagine it's slower, but I'll give it to you. There you go, Lindsay. Much better. And finally, you. That is a gigantic shield. Armor class is 4. Class is 1. Masterwork of Bastage Sword. 1d10. A 1d6 and a 1d8. Okay. I guess that's that. Let's go and tell them that we're prepared for the battle, and whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And we're hoping that we're going to survive. A frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained, tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Bakken, a local herbalist. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. Well, what's there to tell? I'm an herbalist. I make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. I live in the forest and live off the land. Since leaving Rostov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness, help me with things. They bring me water or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people. We could use your help in fighting the bandits. Oh, really? Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help for you in your fight. Alright, well, the bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg. Maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good. My diplomacy 16 probably doesn't exist. We'll talk later, buddy. Alright, Svetlana, where you at? Let's wait for the attack. Fear not, I'll stand between you and this scum. You are under my protection. Finally, a fight. I was bored with all the talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to meet our guests. Are we? I feel like this is probably going to go horribly wrong, but in a good way. Oh, nice setup. We triggered the trap. Sweet. Alright, so we have our belt here. Shield of Faith potion. And Cure Light Wounds potion. Put that on number 1. It's on number 2. Alright. Omri is already ready to go and do some of the slaughteration, the murderation, and the killitude. Valerie is ready to do other random stuff. Doesn't she have some sort of spells or skills? I thought we did this, didn't we? This companion cannot cast spells. This one can. Oh, I thought that's who I had. My bad. Alright, we have daze. One enemy creature within close range gets dazed. Okay. Resistance. Resistance on bonus saves. Okay, +1. Friendly creature touch range. Glow like a torch, shedding a normal light in a 20-foot radius from the point of the touch. That's a weird skill to have. Alright, summon monster. I'm going to do that one. Ear-piercing scream. We have a Cure Light Wounds ability. Touch of Fatigue. And what else we got? A Flare. Alright, and what about you? Do you have any kind of cool skills? No? What about abilities? No, you just have Charge. Let's get Charge on the bar. I feel like that's going to be your play.
Rip 'em all!
And I feel like the same thing is going to hold true to you. Except you, I want to charge this one. And then me, being the not insane person that I am, I'm just going to sit back and shoot you. So many traps are triggered. Okay, so speaking of crazy things that are probably going to hurt a lot, hopefully I don't walk into the trap itself. Okay, so we did ear-piercing scream. We're going to go ahead and we're going to throw Cure Light Wounds over here. I'm kind of getting wrecked by the big guy down there.
This won't kill me.
Heal, heal. Oh, you gotta get in there to touch him. That's kind of... Okay, it's fine. Alright, well, so far we've kind of done it. Oh, there's an attack of opportunity, which is not good because that means she's running further. I need her to back out.
Okay.
She did it! She did it. Get some rest in Oleg's trading post. Well, we survived it. It was a tad messy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we got them all, and I could just do it that way too. I'm going to loot all the treasure that I can. Is there a loot all button? Doesn't look like it. That's okay though. Yes, all your treasure are belong to me. Give me your gold and other things. Come on. There it is. Alright, let's talk to Oleg after I loot this final guy here. Do you think any of that was better than anything that we have? It's fine. Apparently the longbow and the composite longbow, or composite longbow if you prefer, are pretty much identical. Which is weird. It's a little bit weird. Huh. There's a cloak. Ooh, I'll take it. Thought I saw pants there for a minute, but I guess not. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's another guy we didn't loot. For shame. And yet another one. Yeah, I missed a lot of people. Thought I got them all, but I guess I was getting a lot of the little bits of it. Let's talk to Oleg here. Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserve. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Boken out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Okay. Well, there we have it. Who are we missing? I feel like we're missing someone. Oh, we are. Wali Ali himself. Come on, Wali Ali. Let's go. And I guess we'll talk to Svetlana. I'm glad it's all over, even if there was a fight. We'll talk tomorrow once I've finished working. Onward! Upward! To a great victory! What are we doing here? Oh, there's a chest. I'm gonna steal. Look at that. A scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. Very nice. Collect. Is there a particular bed? There we go. You wake up from a nasty dream that almost tortured you all night long. In it you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window and you find out that the fog was not a figment of imagination, not a dream. And then the half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it is clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched and her large eyes burn within her pale face. Hear me. Please, hear me. Can you hear me? Please. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Who are you? Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself, the bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the blooming guardian if you wish. Okay. What do you want from me? Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call Stag Lord. And as a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of my people, but the land itself also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk. So the Stag Lord is responsible for the fog? Yes, it hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds, but while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid, who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him. Okay, how can I help you? Stolen lands. Sorry. This fog, it enshrouds, it entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created, but my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druids were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you in the bandits' camp, or to the bandits' camp near the Thorn Ford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo. Catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy. Okay, I understand, and farewell. I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence. The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. So we got another taste of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And, well, give it a little bit of time and we'll come back and we'll do a little bit more. Like I said, I don't mind playing this all the way through the alpha if the alpha's not like 60 episodes long. But if it's something like 3, 4, 5 episodes, then so be it. If it ends in like 5 minutes in the next episode, that's fine too. But give you guys a taste, let you know what you're getting into and what to, you can look forward to once Pathfinder Kingmaker makes it into beta and or full release. Alright, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.